Okay, so this is a map of the city. At Mosaic, we use something called a power map that helps us understand the people and places in our community and how they help us do the mission. And you can think of this as like working on an election that does not end. We look at different locations and we sort them by how connected they are with us. Do they know who we are? Do they like who we are? Are they a part of our community? Are they members? Are they serving on some kind of committee? This map helps us figure out where we have influence and where we need to build more connections. Obviously, the city is a large place. I mean, you can look at a map of the city and say, oh, I'm way over here, or I'm not here, or, there's so much that goes into just being anywhere in town. One thing that everywhere in Atlanta has in common is that rent is too high. So we kind of start by identifying places where we can make an impact on that issue, just raising awareness. So while you're out in your neighborhood, because you've got this whole map of the city, look for locations in your neighborhood. Who are the places that have flyers in the window? It is low risk to look around your neighborhood during the day, and that helps us understand where we can spread our message as a group. And if there are places that are not in your neighborhood, but you still go there and they seem like good spots, take note of those too. And this kind of lets us think about how we're sharing our message and to who. Distributing flyers is one of the best ways to get the word out, but of course it's important to consider level of risk. So like different events will have different levels of risk. Different ideas have different levels of risk. Like really our goal is to like open the door with something that is universal that we know everybody can like agree to, and when they see it, people who are really more interested and more passionate will take it and make a deeper time investment and look at things, and basically it's how you got here, right? We also think about when we're distributing, like things like Thanksgiving or Labor Day or some civic gathering. These are good opportunities to share materials. And the whole core idea is that wherever you are in these city limits, we have some sort of issue that fits in. We have some kind of local connection that fits in. Like this whole map is like we have membership and activity across this map, and it's on opposite sides of the map. It's the north to south, the east to west. So it's important to kind of put all of those things together. For us, we use housing as a way to gauge people's interest in our values. If you're meeting somebody and we're talking to them and we're having an initial conversation about, hey, how's life? And they reply, I love landlords and I wish that they fucked over people more often, there's not a lot of room to move forward with them. So this campaign helps us focus on people who share our priorities. Sometimes that's working about City Hall. Sometimes that's stuff like Gilly. At the core, high cost of living affects every single person, and it's connected to almost every single political issue. Those simple conversations are what lead to collective action. So there's a form that is attached to this very video, and this is a very simple form, and it just asks you to add to our power map. You put in your name, your email, and then you talk about just any local place. If you know any local location that sounds like they would agree with this, and many places do, just put them in. Who are they? Where are they? What's the address? And we'll take it from there, and having that kind of institutionalized relationship means that even if somebody comes in and they're new to town or whatever they've got going on, they kind of have a physical community built in. They know where to go, where to shop, what to do. You know what I mean? Sure you do.